Hey Buddy and Business family, my name is Isabella. I am the owner of 2 six-figure online businesses, and today I'm going to be telling you guys the pros and cons of print on demand versus buying in bulk and shipping yourself. Which clothing line business type is best for you? So what is print on demand? Print on demand is a service that you are able to customize your own clothing and someone else is fulfilling the orders for you. This can also fall under the dropshipping umbrella, since you are essentially going to be promoting those products to your audience and someone else will be fulfilling them for you. There are so many different types of companies online that do print on demand. I actually went through a whole list of a bunch of different ones and kind of compared profit margins with these different types of websites. Now, people like this business model because it is hands-off, but you really have to consider the fact that these profit margins are a lot lower than if you actually took control of your inventory, ordered inventory, put a little bit of money up front, believed in your brand, had a strong brand identification, and actually focused on building this brand yourself and doing the self-fulfillment yourself as well. Your profit margins for that type of business, depending on what type of clothes you're selling, I'm going to give you guys kind of a broad profit margin, but this is my profit margin when I used to sell clothes back when I was 17, 18 years old. So if you're wanting to buy in bulk and actually put a little bit of an investment in upfront, you're looking at spending around $3 to $5 for a top. Let's just say it's a top. And you're going to sell that top for $20, let's say. So your profit is $15 and the customer is going to pay the $5.50 for shipping, which will cover the fees and the shipment cost. So your profit with that would be $15 if you were to price that top at $20 if you're getting it at $5. So this isn't my design, and I show you guys how to actually design in my tutorial video with Printful, but I just want to show you guys the pricing on Printful, and this isn't sponsored at all. So this is just like your template as you're getting it ready for the store, and again, I have a whole tutorial about this. So I just wanted to show you guys the profit margins. This is the purpose of this video, is to compare. So you guys can see that this is the Printful price that you have to pay Printful to get this shipped to your customer. And it depends on the size. So if like they order a big size up, it is going to cost more, but you can take those off too. You don't have to sell these sizes. So just to cut confusion, like I personally would like take this one off and maybe this one. So they give you a retail price of like what they suggest. So typically your profit is $5, which you guys know that's a big cut down from the other profit that you would have if you're buying in bulk and shipping yourself. So there is a profit cut down a lot. You're only going to make $5, and that's if your customer spends $18 in your store on this shirt, on a t-shirt. But I do feel like $20 is a pretty good base price. But if you want to make a higher profit, you have to increase this price. So, and I kind of like how they kind of like help you with the math here too. So if you made this t-shirt $25, your profit would be $12. So, I mean, $12 is pretty good because that's pretty comparable to when you buy in bulk and ship it yourself, but you would have to charge $25 for a t-shirt, which I feel like is still pretty fair. So you guys can kind of see that with a business model where you have control over your products, you are able to have more ways to market it because you're going to show the behind the scenes on TikTok. You're going to show your brand. They're going to see that you're shipping it yourself so you can add the customizations. That could be a better option for you if you are willing to put in the money up front, have room for storage, and are willing to take that risk. And again, guys, I'll make a tutorial about how to find vendors and everything for that in another tutorial. I just want to make sure I'm giving you guys the options so you guys do know that these options are available when figuring out what type of business you want to start. For me personally, the profit on the print on demand stores just doesn't do enough justice for me to actually spend my time to do it currently. But I understand, again, it's kind of like dropshipping where if someone doesn't want the hassle of really ordering a lot of inventory and really diving deep into it, this is a great alternative. But I just don't want you guys to think of this as a long-term business model. And you guys know I always keep it real with you guys. This is just from my experience. The reason why I'm not a huge fan of print on demand for my own businesses is because, for example, I don't know if this was just because of it was around the time of COVID and lockdown, but for example, I was drop shipping through print on demand on Printful, actually, the one I showed you guys today, and they were taking forever to ship and the customers were emailing me like, hey, where's my package? And it's just very frustrating when you know that your customers are waiting for something. And this is another type of time when chargebacks can occur and just a lot more problems can occur when you can't promise your customers that you are going to ship fast and that you are shipping it yourself and that you have full control over the products yourself and when they go out. So yes, with starting your own brand, ordering inventory, etc., there's definitely a learning curve and an investment up front, but it could be a better business model long term. Whereas print on demand has a low profit margin, but requires very little work on your end. The only thing you really have to do is market it. Aside from that, they do everything for you. And it can be set up as automated, as well as you don't really need any money to start it. So I personally love to have control over my products and when they get shipped. This is why I know when it's time for me to start a new business or a new clothing brand, I would definitely put that upfront money and decide to invest. And it doesn't have to be thousands of dollars. It can literally be $100 to $200 to buy in bulk and to customize and to get samples instead of taking the print on demand route. Sometimes things that seem easier and those get rich quick schemes aren't substantial long term. And a lot of you guys are probably watching this video because you're trying to quit your job and do this full time. And I'm telling you guys, if you guys really want to do it full time, my personal opinion is really just jumping all the way into it, because at that point you don't have a choice of whether or not you're going to lose or not. But when you do order in bulk and have inventory, there's a lot more little things that go along with it. One struggle of starting a clothing brand is trying to find the right vendor. You can actually find vendors on Facebook groups, but I personally like to try to find my vendors on Alibaba. And I will be creating a tutorial on how to find clothing vendors and how to actually start your clothing brand very soon. This video is just comparing the two business models, so this can help you guys make a clear decision. So with starting your own brand, whether this is print on demand or an actual clothing brand that you're buying in bulk and fulfilling yourself, you do need to make sure that you have a strong message behind your brand and you need to know who your customer is. You don't want to pick something that, okay, anyone can wear this. I think a lot of clothing brands, they have this idea of, oh, everybody can wear this, so I'll automatically get more sales, and that's simply just not true. You really do have to have a strong message and understand why and have a purpose of why people want to buy your clothing other than somebody else's clothing. And because there's so many clothing lines, you do have to realize that you do have to make an effort to stand out. Putting a picture on a shirt with no meaning of why people are wearing it isn't the best option. So marketing is obviously a huge part of why you would choose buying in bulk and shipping yourself over a print-on-demand store, and here's why. When buying in bulk, you are able to show your area of how you're shipping, you are able to show what inventory you have in stock, you are able to just produce so much more content on a daily basis for your audience. With print-on-demand, in order to successfully market your business, you will have to order samples. So you already will have to order something to show off for a video to produce it or for a video to promote it or just to take photos for Instagram. And if you guys want to know how I create viral content for my business and how I promote my business, I have videos on my YouTube channel guiding you and showing you guys exactly how I edit my videos and how I have been able to grow my business to earning over 6 figures. So those videos are on my YouTube channel. I'll leave the links up here and in the description box below. Make sure you guys do refer back to those when learning how to promote your brand. I hope this video helped you to choose the best business model, whether you're choosing to buy in bulk and ship them yourselves or do the print-on-demand route. Either one people have made money from, but I hope this video helps you to decide which one is best for you. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe button. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us.